All businesses are struggling with this one issue that's costing them thousands of dollars each week. This single issue severely hinders customer interactions, tarnishes reputations, and causes inefficiencies in the business. You see, at first it might seem very insignificant, but this small thing has a knock-on effect throughout the whole business. That issue, crowded inbox. It's actually crazy to think that something as seemingly small as a crowded inbox can cause businesses to lose thousands of dollars in clients. So let me explain this. When customers send emails to businesses and don't receive a response within the first hour of sending that email, conversion rates can drop by more than 10 times. That is basically burning money in a barrel. But here's the good news. There's a simple yet highly effective solution that not enough businesses are taking advantage of right now. It's even a solution that you could start selling right after this video. The answer? An AI-powered automated email assistant. Look, it might sound like a mouthful, but this AI assistant can organize your inbox, categorize emails, and even send automated responses that are personalized and thoughtful to each customer, ensuring a seamless customer experience. In this video, I'll walk you through how to set up your very own AI automated email assistant. But before we dive into the video, let me introduce myself. I'm Opai-Tetteh, an AI entrepreneur who's finding innovative ways businesses can leverage AI in their solutions, whilst also sharing my journey with you, the AI entrepreneurs of tomorrow. I can't believe I said that. If you find this video helpful at any time, please hit that like button because it really does help. So without further ado, let's get started. So head over to make.com first, and the first thing that what you're going to do is just log in if you have an account, but if not, just get started for free over here. I already have an account, so I'm just going to click login. This is my organization hub in make.com. So what we're going to do here is just create a new scenario at the top right. So we're going to search up a Gmail module here, and you can even search up email module. So that will allow you to connect different email accounts other than Google email account. So we're going to use Gmail for this video. I'm going to watch emails. So the first thing that we need to do here is connect a Gmail account. I've already got mine added, but if you have a personal Gmail account, you need to follow these following steps so you can connect your Gmail account to make.com. So the first thing that I want to do here is search up Google Cloud Console. You're going to sign in with the account that has the email that you want to connect to make.com. So we're just going to click at the top left here, and it's going to click new project. And we're going to name it tutorial, which you can name it whatever you want, just create. Just waiting for it to create the tutorial. Okay, once it's been created, you want to select project, and we're going to search up Gmail at the top here. Click Gmail API, and we're going to click enable here. Now once you're in the Gmail API settings, we're going to click OAuth consent screen on the left here. On this OAuth consent screen, what you want to do here is just click on this external button over here and say create. App name, is going to name it make.com. User support email, just use your own email here. You're going to ignore app logo, ignore app domain, and you want to add these authorized domains. You're going to add make.com. You're going to add a second authorized domain, and that's going to be integromat.com. And then you're going to click save and continue. And then, okay, actually you need to add your own email address here as well. And you're going to click add or remove scopes at the top here. I'm going to search Gmail. And I'm going to select all of them on this page here, and then you're going to go to the second page and you click here as well and say update. And save and continue at the bottom. For test users, what you want to add here is your own email address. Click add. Click save and continue. And now once you're in the summary, you want to click back to dashboard over here. Go over to credentials now. You're going to say create credentials at the top here. Auth client ID, application type, the web application, this is the first one there. We'll name it make. To add here is an authorized redirect URI. And you're going to click add URI over here. It's going to paste the URI that's in the description down below. And then once you got that, you're going to click create. And then you're going to be greeted with this screen over here, which has got your client ID and your client secret ID. So you're going to put this into make.com. You're going to come here and click add account. You're You can name it whatever you want, and you click show advanced settings. You're going to paste the client ID here and the client secret ID over here, and you're going to say sign in with Google. So once you've connected your account, what you want to do is just go into your inbox folder. Over here, simple filter, criteria, all emails, and mark email messages as read as fetched and leave that as no. Maximum number of results and leave that at 1 as well. And then we're going to select the first email, but we're not going to do that right now. So next module that we need to add is a ChatGPT module. So you can click here, you're going to go to OpenAI, and you're going to say create a completion. What we need to do now is connect our make scenario to our OpenAI account. And to do that, just click add over here and enter your API key. So I'm going to quickly show you how you can get your API key. To get your OpenAI API key, you need to go to the OpenAI developers platform. So I'm going to leave the description for this website down in the description below, and you're going to click login or sign up if you don't have an account. So I'm going to click login here. Once you're in the OpenAI developer platform, to get your API key, you're going to click on this cog over here and go to API keys, and just going to create a new secret key, and you're going to name it whatever you want, and you can name it default project, and just create a secret key over here. And you're going to come back to make, and you're going to paste that key right over here. But I've already got my OpenAI account connected, so I'm just going to skip that step right here. So what we're going to do is just create a chat completion over here, make sure that's selected. The model, we're going to use GPT-4 system. I'm going to add messages. Basically the messages are like the prompt that you might use in ChatGPT, for example. So we're going to click developer/system, and we're going to give it instructions, basically telling it that it's an AI classifier. So we're going to say it's a very intelligent and accurate email classifier. So now what we're going to do is have a user over here, and the text content, we're just going to ask it to basically classify the email into like one of 5 categories. And this is for a law firm, so we're going to have different categories like criminal law, property law, and other things like that. So as you can see, we've given a task and to categorize the following emails into one of 5 categories. And we've got another field here which is for like partnerships and things like that. And the final message here is going to be a user message. We're going to give it the email that it needs to categorize, and say just here is the email that you need to classify, and we're going to give it to him. And you're going to come over here and you're going to go text content on the left here. And we give it another instruction here telling it to only output the label of the category, and you click OK. Actually, max completion tokens, we're going to label that, leave that at 200. I don't want to take that many tokens. And the next step that we need to do here is add another module and have a flow control and go to router. So we're going to have 6 routers over here, each router for the email category that needs to be categorized in. Before you manipulate these modules over here, we just need to set up a filter between this Gmail module and this ChatGPT module. What you want to do is basically stop it from sending us emails that we've already responded to. So you're going to click here and you're going to say set up a filter, label resent emails, conditions if subject equals re. So that will basically stop any message that we've already responded to coming through. And now we're ready to configure these modules over here. They'll put the emails into their specific categories. So what you're going to do here is click on the Gmail over here, and you're going to go to modify email labels and Gmail message ID. You're going to scroll down over here and you're going to have Gmail message ID, and we're just going to select the different labels. So for this first one, I'm going to choose corporate law. And for the labels, let me just quickly show you how that looks like. So in your Gmail, if you want to just add different labels, you can just click add label over here, and you can enter any label name that you really want. So for example, I've just got these different email labels here, just the different inquiries that a law firm could be getting. And yeah, so now that you see that they're there, make.com will pick that up. So we've got corporate law, criminal law, family law, all of them. So we're just going to go through them one by one. So it's going to click OK, and it's going to copy this. So now what we're going to do with this first module over here is just going to copy it and paste it another 4 times. right click, copy module, allow, and just paste, drag it under it. So now we just go into each of them and just gonna make sure that each modifies the correct label. So we're gonna remove corporate law, we're gonna add criminal law for this branch over here. Okay, so now we need to actually set up the filter that will correctly categorize the emails based on their content into the correct label. To set up the email categorizer, what we need to do here is actually click on this tool icon over here, click setup filter, and this one's gonna be corporate law. And the condition, we want a result to equal to the label corporate law. Okay, and it's going to set that up for each of these Gmail modules over here. Okay, actually I made a mistake here. What we need to do is actually go to this over here, and the text operators we say not equal to, and we'll have re. Okay, now that the filters have been set up, we need to actually test to see if this email categorizer is working. So I'm going to click run once over here. So I'm going to select the email that I just sent. Select the first email, wait for it to load, and I'm just going to select the email that I sent over about family law. Click OK, and I'm going to run it once, and the ChatGPT gave us family law inquiry. That's exactly what it was. I'll show you the email just now, and it put it into family law inquiry. So now let's check my inbox to see if it's arrived. And here it is, and that is the email that I sent over, and it correctly categorized the email into family law based on the content that was in it. So now that the email categorizer has been set up, we can actually send automated responses back to the user based on their email. So what we need to do now is just add another ChatGPT step. OpenAI, create a completion. The model, I think we can go for GPT 3.5 Turbo, as it's cheaper and it doesn't need we don't need that much power for autoresponder, and we can wait for that. In the meantime, we can just change these tokens to 200 max tokens and add messages. I'm going to say developer system. I want to say you are Harvey Specter, a friendly AI automated responder. Shout out to Harvey Specter. The next thing that we need to do here now is add another message. I'm going to say user text content. We're just going to give it the instructions now. Respond to the client's email, letting them know that it has been passed on to the appropriate team, and we will be in touch soon. I'm gonna just give it some specifics over here. Use client's name in your response. I'm gonna give it the name. Name, sender name, right here. And yeah, and I'm gonna give it context. And I'm gonna give it text content. And the last thing, I'm actually gonna name the firm. I'm gonna name it Pearson Specter. Yeah, I think that is everything for the AI step. And the next thing that we need to do is add a delay module. But before we do that, we're just going to test to see if it's working. So I'm going to say run once, select the email, and use the same email that's about the family law. I'm going to click this one, and I'm going to run once. And let's see the message that it created. I think this is quite long, so I'm just gonna edit the prompt because yeah, that's quite long for an email. What we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this AI automated responder, a friendly responder for Pearson. Your Harvey Specter, friendly and concise for Pearson Specter. And let's see if that makes a difference. Results. Because you have 2 children, your email has been forwarded to the appropriate team and they'll probably be in touch to guide you to proceed in necessary document requirements. All regards, Harvey Specter, Pearson Specter. Yeah, that's everything that we need. So now what we need to do is add a tool step over here, add a sleep variable, because you don't want it to respond instantly. When you want to make it seem like it's a human, so we're going to say 90 seconds. I think that's decent. And the next step that we're going to do is go to Gmail, send an email, recipient, we're going to add the recipient. We're going to scroll down here and we're going to go to email address from sender. We don't need a second email. Subject, re of their subject. Where is it? Subject right there. And content, the results. And we can run this once again to see if everything's working. So now here it's just waiting for 90 seconds before it sends it. So I'll show you the email as soon as it's been sent. So now that we're in my inbox, we can see if the email has been sent to us. And here's the response. And just like that, the email automated response has just been set up. So now you can go back to our make scenario and just copy these modules down. And just Control C and just paste them over here. And just like that, the AI automated email responder and categorizer is complete. All you need to do now is just click over here and say run scenario on demand and click OK and activate scenario. And just like that, every single email that enters the user's inbox will be categorized and auto responded to. You now have the skills to offer this powerful AI tool to any business that's currently struggling with email management. In just this one video, you've gained the knowledge to create a lasting impact on your client's reputation, efficiencies, and bottom line. But before you go, I've got one more recommendation for you. You can create even more value for your clients by offering this email automator and an AI receptionist. Together, they can streamline communication and elevate customer support. And you're in luck because I've already created a YouTube video that walks you through step-by-step how to create your very own AI receptionist. And if you found this video at any all helpful, please hit that like and subscribe button because I'll be posting more content exactly like this one. And before you go, YouTube thinks you should watch this video.